Pretoria, Darul, Uloom, Pretoria, Darul, Uloom, Pretoria, Darul, Uloom, Pretoria. Kitna hasino dilruba Darul, Uloom, Pretoria.
Bismillahi wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair wa bika nasta'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The word insurance is derived from insure, which gives us the meaning of certainty or security. And in Arabic we find the word aqdu ta'min, which more or less give the same meaning. So we can say that the meaning of insurance is the security of our life, the security of our wealth. What is the need of insurance? We observe in our life that somebody suddenly, accidentally he died, left a family behind, that there is nobody to take the care of them. And sometime a house today is a huge luxury building, tomorrow is on fire. A house is flooded, the shop is destroyed, meaning anything can happen anytime. I know suddenly that in Pretoria and Joburg there were strikes. And in those strikes I know that one of my friend, an old man, 23 years of his life he spent in this country to flourish his business. And he had 2 shops. One day his one shop was burnt. The second day he lost the second shop as well. So that's how, meaning the one who was a millionaire, in one moment he was on the road. So that's which tell us that there is need of some type of security. And what is the reality of insurance? If we look the hakika of Aqdu Ta'min, hakika of insurance, that insurance is not to remove the danger. Rather, it gives you the security in such a way that it shares the loss of that person to many members. So I can say it works on the law of social corporate loxy. And I can give you one example of that. Let's say one town have 100 shops. And every shop is the value of 1 million. And we know that every year that town lose 2 shops, possible because of fire or robbery. So in other words, they are losing 2 million every year. And nobody knows that who's the next one. Who's going to face this challenge? And that's how that insurance play a great role. What insurance does, that take a small premium, possible few hundred rands, and every month, every shopkeeper is paying to the company. So whenever they are facing the challenge, insurance company is there. Yes, we are to secure you. What a fantastic, what a good idea and system. But same time, we have to see in the light of Sharia. What Sharia says. When we bring the system of insurance before Sharia, Sharia says it is gharar, it is qimar, it is based on riba, so that's why it is not allowed. I will say that's the conclusion, that's the hukam, that what we find mostly. But let's talk about first the premium, that what premium can be called in the light of Sharia. That the companies, those are taking premium, shareholders are paying, what it can be called. I will pose some questions and inshallah at the end I will give the answers of those questions. Either that premium is a qard, is a debt, or it is amana, it is trust. If it is qard, so then is there riba on that? Is there gharar? If there is riba or gharar, then what's the ruling when this contract is taken place between a Muslim and non-Muslim in non-Muslim country, meaning in Darul Harb? And the third question, is it possible for us to call it damane darak? It is possible for us to call it that saukara, as Allama Shami rahimahullah explained about that, and there is a type of saukara which is allowed, and it looks like insurance. And there are so many questions can be arised upon that. However, I will straight come to the answers because of my time. That first, this premium cannot be called amana, cannot be called trust. Because in that case, if amana is lost, is gone, is destroyed, then there is no tawan, there is no daman. While in this situation there is. And yes, we can call it, we even can't call it mudaraba. I'm not going into the detail of mudaraba, what are the rulings of mudaraba. And yes, we can call it qard. And the time that we call it qard, same time riba will come, gharar will come. Because possible, one person that he is paying 1,000 rand per month, and till today he paid only 50,000. But when he has an accident on that car, company is paying him 100,000. So from where 50,000 is coming? That is riba. And there is gharar, there is uncertainty. Because possible somebody the whole life he is paying and getting nothing. And somebody possible pay 3,000 and the fourth month he is getting 100,000. So the gharar, qimar and riba, all these things comes there. But we should understand, if this contract is taken place between a Muslim and non-Muslim, fi daril harb, it looks like riba, suratan it is riba, but haqiqatan it is not riba. Hidayah says, لِأَنَّ مَا لَهُمْ مُبَاهٌ فِي دَارِهِمْ فَبِأَيِّ تَرِيكٍ أَخَذَهُ مُسْلِمٌ مَالًا مُبَاحًا إِذَا لَمْ يَكُنْ فِيهِ غَدَرٌ. So that's how we understand that non-Muslims' wealth is allowed for us to take anyhow. Either there is qimar, either there is riba, as long as there is no ghadar. We are not deceiving them. We are not dodging them. As long as they are happy. And Allama Shami said, فَيَحِلُّ بِرَضَاهِ مُطْلَقًا, that it is allowed if they are happy on that. Sayyidi Ala Hazrat Rahimahullah, he was asked in Fatawa Rizviya, Jald number 7, it is mentioned, Kitabu Riba. Sayyidi Ala Hazrat was asked that what's the ruling upon that, that if a person is giving to the government some qard as GP fund and all these things, so government is giving him a big profit on that, what's the ruling on that? Sayyidi Ala Hazrat said, if that person is taking with the intention of riba, then it is not allowed. Because the government was non-Muslim. In non-Muslim country, Allah Hazrat gave this fatwa. So if you are taking with the intention of riba, then it is not allowed. But if you are taking with this intention, that this is male zaid, this is extra wealth that government is giving me, non-Muslim are giving me, and I am not dodging them, then he said it is allowed. But ahlu taqwa, and he said Peshwa, meaning Islamic leaders, they rather should avoid from that. As a conclusion, insurance is a qard. The premium we give is a qard, ma'a qimar, and riba is involved in that. So that's how it is aqdi fasid, invalid contract. But again, if the same contract is taken place between a Muslim and non-Muslim, fi daril harbe, so if Muslim is sure that he will be benefited from that contract, then it is allowed for Muslim to do that. If Muslim is sure, or there is ghalibu zan. But if there is no ghalibu zan, or Muslim is not sure that he will be benefited, then it is the ya'u malil Muslim, wasting the wealth of Muslim, which is not allowed, which is not permissible. So that's conclusion. And one thing more, finally I will say that if, for example, if somebody, any contract, in the light of Sharia, fuqaha, whatever opinions they give, if somebody believe it, that it is haram then it is haram for him. And if somebody believe, okay, because in the light of knowledge, Sharia, that the rulings are there that it is allowed, then he can use it. Because, for example, if a person is seeing a surah from far, and he imagines this is ghayru mahram and enjoying from that, although that is not the surah or shakl of ghayru mahram, still haram for him. So that's how he will be sinner. That's how if insurance in non-Muslim country between Muslim and non-Muslim, if someone believes that it is haram, then it is haram for him. Jazakallah.